What's up guys, it's Logan. Today I have another install for the 4th gen Tacoma. A company called LED Factory Mart reached out to me and sent me their new 4th gen Tacoma bumper fog lights. These lights are going to fully replace these black inserts on the 4th gen bumpers. So I'll show you guys what's included in the box and we'll get this install started. So the two LED fog lights themselves, a package with included A-clips, more wiring connectors, and a new fuse that we're going to use to plug into the fuse box, and then just a set of simple instructions there. So to get these lights installed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the front bumper since I already know how to. You can just remove these black inserts without removing the bumper, but it's very difficult and most likely you'll end up just breaking the clips for these. I don't really want to break them, so I'm going to take off the bumper fully, pry them out nicely, and get them replaced. Plus it'll be a lot easier to show you guys how I'll wire it through the bumper into the fuse box after. Okay, now that I have the full front bumper off, I can show you guys what these inserts look from the back. There's those 5 clips that I mentioned. Exact same thing on the other side. With these clips, there's these little tabs here that you need to push in, and then we can pry these inserts out and replace it with the fog lights. There's that first one popped out. Let's move to the other side. Got them both out. Now let's install the fog lights. So this is the passenger side, front. In the back we have the same 5 clips that will attach into the factory holes on the bumper. We have wiring already included. This yellow wire will be spliced and connected to the headlight blinker wire. This will connect into the included harness, which I'll show you guys later. So we're just going to feed these wires into the hole there and clip in this light. It's going to be the exact same thing on the other side. Lights are installed. I'm going to reinstall the bumper, then I'll show you guys how I'm going to splice the yellow wire into the headlight blinker and then plug into the fuse box. So now I have the bumper partially installed, and there you can see the included wiring from the fog light. We're going to attach that black clip to the provided harness. I ran the yellow blinker wire through one of the holes to get closer to the headlight. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to set the phone up and show you guys how I'm going to wire everything together. So here I have the included harness. This white wire we can leave unattached. This red wire will be plugging into the adapter for our fuse box, and this black wire will be our ground wire. So first I'm going to plug in both fog lights into the harness. Make sure you leave enough slack so that your fuse box wire and ground can reach to the driver's side here. Okay, so I have both fog lights attached to the harness. Driver's side here, passenger side here. So now we need to connect this yellow wire into the driver's side headlight plug. I will be splicing into this tan colored wire here with that yellow connecting port. I want to cut back some of the wire covering so that I have a little more room to use the A-clips here. It's going to help me splice in. So we're going to use this splicing clip to sit right on that tan wire. So it's kind of going to sit in there just like that. Okay, so now I have that clip spliced to the blinker wire. We will be using the provided yellow connectors. Yellow wire will go in this end. This end here will slide into the slit. Now we have everything connected we can connect this back into the headlight. Going to be doing the exact same thing on the passenger side. Okay, so now that I have both lights connected, last step is just grounding the wire to that bolt there, and then also connecting the red wire to this red wire, which will connect into our fuse box. First, I'm going to crimp these wires together, and then I'll show you which fuse we're going to tap into for the fog lights. It's all connected. Let's get into the fuse box. So when looking into the factory fuse box, the one that we will be replacing is this one right here. Okay, so now that we have it connected into the fuse box, all we need to do is ground the wire, and then we can test out the lights. Okay, so all the wiring is done. Everything's connected and ready to go. Let's take these off and then we'll test out the lights. So with the lights, there should be an ignition sequence, daytime running lights, and a sequence with using the blinker now that we connected it to the headlight blinker. I'll test it out too real quick with the remote start. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the install. Thank you again to LED Factory Mart for sending me these fog lights to test out on the 4th Gen Tacoma. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.